Hello everyone, and welcome back to This is the Police. Day 78, the dentist victims are growing older, and brutally murdered Maria Camilla Solis was a long-standing employee of City Hall. 45-year-old City Hall worker strangled by a maniac. Maniac who we can no longer catch. Because, unfortunately, we didn't deal with Gorshkov. Yeah, go ahead. There was a fire at my daughter's school and my little girl is seriously burned. She's in intensive care. Can I go to her? Yes! The court is deciding the custody case of my children today. They're crying and afraid they won't be allowed to live with me. I have to get to this hearing. Can you give me the day off? Fine. Suffering an extreme anxiety attack and I can't concentrate on anything. Can I go home? Come tomorrow? Tired? Okay. No! My son was in a car accident. The doctors are fighting for his life right now. I just can't manage to work today. Can I have the day off? Oh my god. We're going to give me a strike. We're going to give me a strike. Oh, we probably have like 4 cops today. Alright, we have a few cops. Jack, we have something going down today at the business center at 3 o'clock. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. Alright, 3 o'clock. I'm gonna forget. He needs to not tell me these in the morning. He needs to tell me these like an hour before he's gonna do it. Because I'm gonna forget by 3 o'clock. It's simply going to happen. Quiet morning in Freeburg. Wow. Viola Corley called the police when she saw a naked young woman sunbathing on the beach. I came here with my grandchildren and there's this woman with her legs spread apart. It's just shameless. I want this dealt with immediately. Alright, well, we'll send Koenig on that. Sips is dead. I just remembered that Sips is dead. Attempted murder at the Gallery of Modern Art. The owner of the gallery phoned in a complaint about a repairman who helped install her exhibition. I made a casual remark to him, and he looked at me like he was a serial killer. I'm afraid it's a dentist, and I'm next on his hit list. Alright. Oh, fine. It's not the fucking dentist. I'll tell you that right now. Good job, Koenig. False alarm? The repairman didn't threaten anyone. A guest came into the hospital to check on a man named Christopher Rhodes, but he wasn't allowed in because visiting hours are over. The man became unruly and hit the nurse. First of all, why are visiting hours over at 2:30? Second of all, it's 2:30, so the next one's probably going to be sand. Assault at the business center. Stockbroker Jerome Finnegan was sitting in his office when he was attacked by an unhappy client. Drew managed to escape and lock herself in the closet. Meanwhile, his attackers trying to break down the door. I think that one's the sand one. It must be the sand one. So we're going to leave that alone. Because we want sand to... Oh, jeez. Because we want sand to be on our good side since we're trying to take him down slowly but surely. A man with a lacerated hand walked into the emergency room. He says he hurt his hand while he was drilling something at home, but I don't believe him. From the side, he looks just like the dentist. Whatever. A group of environmentalists have gathered at a fur store and began throwing stones through the windows. Now that's something we can send some people on. Jesus Christ. Shit. Fucking...
We've got a situation here.
The suspect's under... Fucking hell! Fucking audio. Sorry. Very unprofessional. The suspect's under arrest, but the whole time he's resisting and demanding to be allowed to visit the patient. That's my brother! He won't survive to the end of the week! Just let me see him! Remove the handcuffs and let him go to his brother, then arrest him afterward. Let him visit the room, but keep him under arrest. Take to the offender. Let him visit the room.
412A.
That's sand, and that's a false alarm. And we don't have the men to waste on false alarms right now.
Looks like we have a situation
Customers
here.
and employees are running out of the store. The security guard is trying to reason with the protesters. One of the activists throws a Molotov cocktail through a broken window. Some coats instantly catch fire. Grab one of the surviving coats as a gift for your sister. Nobody moves or I'll skin you alive. Call the fire department and attack the activists with nightsticks.
212 complete.
That was probably the bad choice.
215 in progress. 412A.
Oh, yep, that was sand. Oh, don't be a dead person. Oh, damn it.
1210 complete.
False alarm. The man really did hurt his hand at home. He didn't look like the dentist either in profile or from the front. Alright, let's wait for everybody to get back, because we have a mass riot on our hands. Pop star Elena Moraes can't get to the concert because her bus is surrounded by excited fans. The singer's manager is afraid the fans will tear her to pieces. You gotta come out here and sort this out. It's more than our security can handle. Yeah, okay. That's not a mass riot. I thought a mass riot would take all of our guys. Good job, guys. Quiet night as well. It was a quiet morning and a quiet night. Oh, we got some new frames. Alright, George Sandy manages a flow of arms. He buys a gun, sometimes steals, and is about pocketing boss's money. He has a bad back, so he usually works with an accomplice. Warehouse isn't under guard. It's a door closed with a padlock. Padlock is broken by a pry bar. Yes. They're packed in long green boxes. The ghost, and there's the green boxes. Transferred in a truck with no plates, covered with the tarp, and moved out. And then... No, he has a bad back, so he doesn't carry them. The other guy does. Okay. Nothing new there. Awesome. And then he was there, and then he cut the power. And that's a gas canister, not a Molotov, so we don't need that. At the end of the day? Guess so, wow. Quiet night. It's October, the best month. Alright, the Freeburg Tribune, Rabinovich, casino owner, we keep the nut jobs out. The drug addiction in the city has increased by 38%, that's a lot. And Moonlight Soccer Stadium hosts concert in honor of City Day. That's good. Wait, what did that say? Oh, flock, I read it as fuck. Birds of a feather fuck together, that's not correct. I'm tired. No, you can't read your detective story. Christ. Whiskey tinged. The real guy. The best guy. My favorite YouTuber. And Scott. Share that. Damn, we got a lot of people in here. Like, I almost don't know what to do with this many people. Another quiet morning in Freeburg. There it is. Assault. Roberta Lynn was crying hysterically when she reported that a neighbor had spent the last few days constantly using a power drill. Beside himself over the constant noise, her husband Derek went to investigate. He and the neighbor quickly fell to blows, and Mrs. Lynn's husband received a stomach injury from the man's power drill. Derek Lynn was able to return home and lock the door, but their neighbor is currently breaking into their house and screaming like a lunatic. The frightened woman cried and pleaded into the headset. There were rumors that the man spent some time in the nut house, and I'm afraid those rumors are true. Alright, Markiplier. Take McNally with you. The best guy and the worst guy heading out together. Very chill day today. Oh! We need reinforcements to take Pongdana and take Reed as well.
212 in progress.
A woman witnessed students running into the telephone booths and tearing out the receivers. I think they're competing to see who can steal more of them. They put their receivers in bags and ran away. Jesus Christ. Everett's, head out there. Take Sevchenko with you. Jack, port security pulled our truck over and doesn't want a deal. We don't want any extra noise, so send your guys over to sort out the situation. Alright, Asmund and Quatch. Head on out there. Dixon looks like he could be, Florida's brother.
212 complete.
Good job, guys.
412A completion.
Great job, everybody.
311A in progress.
We're gonna fight at the beach. A family walked out onto the beach and noticed that a few surfers were gathered near the water, aggressively arguing with each other. Look, they're about to fight. Alright, Sandoval and White, the Dream Team. I don't know if they're the Dream Team or not, but they have been going out together a lot, so... Stovall is like the elder cop figure, teaching White the ropes. Alright, so Chin, Dixon, and Simpson haven't gone out yet today. There we go. Chin, Dixon, and Simpson, you can head on out today. Numerous witnesses report that two big black SUVs are facing off in the center of the city. Our men exit the vehicles and started firing at each other. Okay, send Sevchenko out there, and also Everts, and also Reed.
We've got a situation
The police
here.
are having difficulty crossing the deep sand, and the surfers are already thrashing each other's boards. Dude, don't break the boards! Try to grab the surfers, take off your shoes, and throw them at the offenders. Dude, don't break the boards! The surfers are covered in butter! They slipped through the policeman's hands and escape into the water with their boards. Oof. Fire into the air and shout, nobody move. Undress and going after them. Guys, can you... Let's fire into the air.
311 in progress.
Butter, specifically. Two girls on their way home from a club saw a creepy male figure standing in the doorway. We ran away quick, but we're afraid he'll get someone else. Markiplier, head on out again with Quatch and McNally. There was one time at work. I work in a pet store. And this guy walked in one day. Okay. And he came in with, like dressed nice. He was in, like, a nice three-piece suit. And he has his phone in his hand. And his phone is covered with
510 in
this...
progress. 1210 complete.
This, like... The clothing store next door had an old mannequin in the doorway. Some more guys are heading back, so we'll wait for them. Good job, everybody. And his phone is covered in, like, something that's, like, greasy and gross. And he comes up to me, and I'm behind the counter, and he says, "Hey, do you guys have any napkins or anything? The butter I had in my pocket exploded and got all over my phone." Shots rang out at the school dance in the gym, and one of the teachers fell to the floor with a hole in his stomach. Panic descended as the crowd rushed to the exits. "Nobody know who fired the shot or what's going on," said one hysterical schoolgirl who witnessed the shooting. Alright, we need to send our best in there. And wait as well. So I handed him some tissues, and I said, "Sir, why do you have butter in your pocket?" Kenya Anderson was the one who called it in. There was an older man smoking out of the street, and two young men walked up and asked for a cigarette. The man said he didn't smoke, and a fight broke out. The old man managed to fend off his attackers until one of them pulled a knife and stuck the man in the chest. The perps disappeared behind a nearby green door. The red-headed hot dog seller tried to help him, but was too late. So I said, "Sir, why do you have butter in your pocket?" And he said, "Oh, I have 2 sons. Does that answer your question?" I was like, no. No, it doesn't. But this guy, in this nice suit, looked like a reasonable human being, just had a stick of butter in his pocket. Just all over. It got all over his phone. And dude has 2 sons, and apparently that's why he had butter in his pocket. But what's even crazier is that as soon as he cleaned off his phone, he walked out and didn't buy anything. So he walked into the pet store without needing anything from the pet store. I work in a strip mall, and literally next door to us is a Cold Stone. So it's like, wouldn't you go to the place that serves food that you know would have napkins? It was one of the strangest things that's ever happened to me at work, is pocket butter. It's like gone down in history now, with me and my coworkers, is fucking pocket butter. Oh my god, the flag is different. Jesus Christ. Oh, Captain, she's paying. From Colombia. Hey Google, show me the Colombia flag. Okay, it's horizontal stripes. Thank you, Google, you've been very helpful. See, you gotta be polite to them, or else when the robots rise up, they'll remember that you were nice to them. She boards the ship and pays the captain for his services. A large yellow cargo container. Alright, I don't think we have enough for that yet. No new frames on that. No new frames on the arson, really?
Looks like we have a situation.
A few onlookers
here.
are gathered at the crime scene. A red-headed man in white clothes is bent over the body and doing something with it. Get the onlookers away from the old man's corpse. Did anyone see the attackers? Arrest the red-headed man. No, the red-headed man came to help. Did anyone see the attackers? A young woman runs up and says the attackers already fled. One of them, she knew it was her neighbor from apartment 207. Enter the house through the green door. The walls on the second floor are painted with strange symbols. The decorations converge around apartment 205. Come out with your hands up.
410 complete.
The fuck? Sevchenko! He was here from a different day! Damn it. Damn it. Alright, Freeburg Tribune says Beat Busters Dance Studio organizes performance near Corn Monument, and the Golden Bird says Analyst, most contraband passes through Dockyard, and the Fact, Freeburg's #1 paper, says beauty contestant breaks leg. That's not what they meant when they said break a leg. They're offering free- No! My mother was just hit by a car. Sterling! She's been rushed to the hospital and she's fighting for her life. I should be with her. Can I miss this shift? Yeah. So tired. Yeah. Gorshkov. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Alright. You know what? You know, shift, which one are we? We're Shift B? I thought we were Shift B. Shift B really needs to get its shit together. Like, for real. We need 2 new cops. You're gonna come into Shift B because you're slightly more professional. Maybe you can start to get their shit together. It's starting to get embarrassing.
411 in progress.
A middle school student locked herself in the chemistry teacher's office and is loudly threatening to mix herself a lethal cocktail and drink it. The teachers are afraid to break down the door and report that the girl has shown unstable behavior in the past. According to one of the girl's classmates, I think someone broke her heart, but I don't know the details. Daniel, head out there with Revek. I only have 6 fucking officers today because everyone's got their problems. Everybody has a family emergency today as well. I couldn't say no to any of them. Awesome. And she did not kill herself, so that's good. What's Hunter's first name? Carrie. 2 failed assignments, but 25 successful ones. And she's worked with us for 2 months.
911 in progress.
A saleswoman at a clothing store called to report a theft. A girl exited the dressing room wearing 4 t-shirts and quickly made for the exit. The scanner at the store entrance sounded its alarm, but the thief managed to slip through and ran into the street. Alright, Koenig and Oshiro.
10 in progress.
A cashier started flirting with a customer, asking her to show him her ID, or he wouldn't sell her a bottle of wine. He then called the police, insisting that it must be a fake ID. She just couldn't be 35 years old. I'd give her 29 tops. Yeah, that's fake. That's fake as fuck. But just in case it's not, we still have to send somebody. Good job, guys. The woman's ID was legitimate, yep.
In progress.
Ooh, we need more people for that. Alright, 3 armed men attempted to rob a pawn shop, but the security system was too much for them. The door is all locked and the assailants are trapped inside. They're threatening to kill the owner unless they're immediately released. We'll send our not-so-great guys to that, and if they need backup, then we can send our heavy hitters. Several hospital patients have complained that they've lost valuables and money. Send me and Koenig out there. Well, I don't have the people for this right now, because everybody needs a buddy now. God damn it. Alright, good job, guys. Now come back fast. Like within 18 seconds. One of the victims said he saw an old janitor quietly rummaging through the ward. Search the janitor's closet, interrogate other witnesses. Go to the nurse's office and announce over the loudspeaker that all janitors are under arrest. A gray-haired janitor wearing overalls tries to quickly sneak away carrying a big bag. Hold it right there.
911.
Alright, can you all get back within 12 seconds, 11 seconds, please? Come on. Boom. Alright, a van approached the bank just as it was closing. 3 masked men jumped out and quickly opened the door and disappeared inside. Witness Betty Davis immediately called the police. She thought the criminals might be armed, but she wasn't sure. There's a couple elderly men sitting on a bench in the park playing strip poker. 5 people already called in a file complaint. I've never seen anything more disgusting in my life, said one Kathleen Bethune. Alright, let's send some old men in to go tell some old men to put on some clothes. We had to break up the dream team of Florida and Hunter. That's okay.
Looks like we have a situation here.
One man victoriously jumps to his feet, throws his cards down on the beach, turns his bare ass toward the playground, and shouts, "Ha! I won!" Throw a coat on him and arrest him.
214 complete.
3 new frames for the theft. He makes this guy do the heavy lifting. And so he loads the truck. Yes. George.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Possible.
We don't have anybody, but Mole is the lead detective on that. So... George Sand ran out of painkillers for his back and went out for some more. George Sand has tickets to the premiere of the new Bloody Shirt Thriller. Ooh, it could be either of these, honestly. Let's try that one. No new frames found for that. Arson. No one... Really? It's not a fucking gas can. I'm sure it's not.
910B complete.
Nice job, guys. Wrong place? Okay. End the day. Mole, we need you to work tomorrow. Oh, we got some story.
Boyd.
I don't have much time, so listen close. We got him, Jack. The dentist is in our custody.
Really?
Wow. Congratulations, Ethan.
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure if it's our guy. But she's definitely the one who committed the murders in Freeburg. And it's a young woman.
Wait a second, did you...
A very large, very strong woman. What? Yeah, I'm sorry, Jack. I gotta go. We've got a briefing. But, something's not right, Jack. Someone's leading us around by the nose. We'll talk later, okay?
They did get the dentist. Kind
I'd
of.
almost forgotten the feeling. The feeling you get when you stay on the sidelines during a major bust. But I don't think I'll be out of the game for long. Palmer had nothing to do with this. The dentist, whoever he is, was a gift box meant for me. It just got delivered to the wrong address. And I've got a hunch who packed the box.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but cool. That is all the time I have for today, so thank you everybody so much for watching. I've been Rael, and I'll see you next time. Bye!